touch on the Niyamas, or the observences. I believe last class we talked about the yamas, which I falsely said were the observances, but the yamas are actually the restraints, still that guide for how we engage with the society, things around us. So more of the yamas are the restraints, and the niyamas are more about the individual observing yourself. The niyamas are also another limb that have 5 components to them. Santosha is one of the niyamas. Santosha means contentment. Saucha honestly means cleanliness, being pure and clean in our physical body, our thoughts. So cleanliness traveling through all of the layers of self. Iswara Pradipana. Yoga has some connection to a little bit of religion. Some religions use yoga in their religious practices. Yoga itself is not religious. It is just a practice that is all connected to some religion. So Iswara Pradipana means that you're surrendering to your practice to something. To some religions like Hindu, that means God. And to some of us, it just means any sort of potential higher being or something within ourselves. We have tapas, which means austerity. Really, austerity is the piece that we're talking about this being a practice of discipline. And the last piece is literally this concept of self-study, or svadhyaya. Svadhyaya, or self-study. That we're constantly studying ourselves, we're constantly observing. So I invite you in your practice today to connect to one of your niyamas. Contentment, or santosha. Satcha, or cleanliness. Tapas, discipline. Isvara Pradipana, surrendering your practice. Or svadhyaya, self-study. Let's begin our practice today in a child's pose. Letting the arms come wide, separating the knees, and just beginning to surrender your physical kosha to the mat. Beginning to observe here the layers of self, heart, mind, and body. Just drawing information. Letting the breath be organic. And then setting an intention in this space that guides your direction, your purpose. Breathing that intention into the spaces of the physical body. And connecting to a breath that you can focus and stay with for your practice. Lengthening the back sides of the neck. Letting the forehead connect to the earth. Letting your sit bones surrender towards the heels. Letting your heart surrender towards the earth. And then inhale, press into the hands. Lift the hips. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, release the toes. Release the hips. Inhale, press into the hands. Lift the hips. Untuck the toe. Exhale, Balasana. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, Balasana. Inhale. Exhale. Moving breath and body here. Inhale, Pranayama, Asana. Exhale. Let your intention move through the spaces. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here, pause, flip the toes under. Settle the sit bones onto the heels, bring the knees together. Place the hands on the hips. Draw shoulders together. Open the heart, bring the gaze up towards the sky. Draw the rib cage in, slightly lengthen through the crown of the head. Draw shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the shoulders together, lengthen the arms together. Let the hands, palms face forward, tuck the chin towards the chest. Breathe into the space. Hollow out the belly. Reach the fingertips forward. Round forward. Hollow out the belly. Tuck the tailbone under. Bring the hands behind. Inhale, lift the heart. Draw shoulder blades together. Exhale, tuck the chin. Reach the fingertips forward. Palms facing one another. Hollow out the belly. Tuck the tailbone. If your toes are bothering you, or the bottoms of your feet, just release the tops of the feet to the mat. Inhale, open the arms wide. Come up to a seated kneeling position. Release the tops of the feet. Exhale, release the hands to the earth. Lift the left shin off the earth, and then cross that left shin behind that right shin off the earth. Cross that right shin over towards the left shin, and exhale, sit the hips back. Inhale, lift the hips, lower that shin so it comes farther down with the calf. Exhale, sit the hips back. Inhale, left, lower that shin down that left calf. Exhale, sit it back. Inhale, left. Last time, lowering that shin down that left leg. Exhale, sit it back. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right shin to the earth. Inhale, lift the left shin. Bring it to the back side of that right calf. Exhale, set it back. Inhale, lift. Walk that left shin down the right calf. Exhale, set the hips back. Inhale, left. Walk the shin down. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Bring the left shin back one more time. This left side crossing the right shin on top of that left calf. And then just slowly move your body, working down that calf. Inhales to lift. Exhales to sit back. If you want to pause and hold anywhere, you're welcome to do that. Using the weight of the body to find release in that calf. Inhale, exhale. And then inhale, bring the left shin to the right calf. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk the shin down. Exhale. Inhale through center, flip the toes under, bring the hips to the left, bring the gaze over towards the left. Inhale through center, bring the hips to the right, bring the gaze over towards the right. Through center, inhale, bring the body across, exhale, shift the hips. Maybe making this a little bit bigger of a movement. Maybe dropping the head, maybe shifting the hips a little more. And then let's bring it to a little bit of a circle. Let's come bring a weight into the left shoulder, right hip, left hip, left shoulder, right hip, left hip. Inhale forward. Exhale back and across. Inhale forward. Exhale back and across. Just exploring, observing this movement, not judging, not controlling. And we'll switch direction. Left hip, right shoulder, left shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, just moving that body. Inhale, observing the space. Not controlling. Just moving with the breath. Two more rounds here. Last one. Okay, let's flip the toes under, lift the knees, let them hover long through the spine. Lift the right heel off the earth. Lengthen through the spine, observe the body here. Hold this foundation. Set the right toes down, lift the left, keep those hips level. Observe the body here. Set the left foot down, lift the hips, bend one knee in towards the earth and then the other. Check in, wrists over shoulders, shoulder blades strong together on the back. And just noticing this first downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale the right leg, square the hips. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. Square the hips. Kick the right hip back. Exhale, shift the weight. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, kick it back. Pause. Set the right foot down. Inhale the left hip, heel. Lengthen through that left hip. Exhale, shoulders over wrists. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. just observing. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Set the left foot down, bend the knee, bring the gaze between the hands. Shift the weight to the hands a little bit, and then start to think about lifting up through the hips and hopping those feet between the hands. At the top here, we're going to come to that flat back Ardha Uttanasana. So we use that flat back as like a spring from our downward dog. So let's come back, step the feet back, downward dog. Shift the weight just a little bit, bend the knees. So we use the strength of the knees. So just go ahead and lift those hips, straighten the legs. Lift those hips, straighten the legs. The core is strong. And on your third breath, bring the knees up and forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand Tadasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, Swan Dive. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. The opposite here. Heels lift, knees come into chest, hands push into the earth, shoulders are strong together. The strength of my core lifts my head up and then back. Plank pose, Dandasana. Exhale, downward dog. Let's come back to that knee bend, bending one knee into the earth at a time. Observing the space, heart, mind, and body. Shift the weight a little bit into the hands, bend the knees. Inhale, step the feet forward, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, legs are strong, arms are strong. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, Swan Dive. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, bend the knees. Lengthen through the crown of the head forward. Lift the heels. Strong in the core. Step the feet back, Dandasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Then one knee to the earth at a time. Inhale, bring the gaze between the hands. Shift the weight a little bit forward. Hips lift and come forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Nice job. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to stand. Arms are strong, legs are strong. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, Swan Dive. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, lift the heels, hop the feet back, bend the knees. Bring the knees to the earth, bend the elbows, lower the chest and the hips. Chaturanga Dandasana, draw the shoulders down together, elbows reach towards the heels. Thighs are squeezing towards one another, pelvis, hips push onto the earth, squeeze the glutes, lengthen into your cobra. Exhale, chin touches, flip those toes under, really press into the hand and think about those thighs, pushing the pelvis and the shoulders off the earth. Exhale, downward dog. Walk the feet forward towards the hand. Lift the feet, place the hands, palms facing up onto the hands. Hadahastasana. Relax the head and neck. Release the hands. Plant the hands to the earth. Bend the knees a lot if you need to. Plant the hands. Bring weight into the heels. Lower the sit bones to the earth. Try to get them level with those knees if you can. Lift the arms, coming to fingertips. Lift the chest, rib cage back, arms reach forward, wrists in line with the shoulders. Utkatasana, chair pose. Legs are strong, energetically squeezing towards one another. My heels are in line with my hips. My arms reach forward, tucking the tailbone slightly, but I have a little arch in that low back, squeezing shoulder blades together on the back. If you can keep this nice, strong spine, arms can reach overhead. If that changes your spine at all, drop those arms down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Fold forward. Plant the hands again. Firm onto the earth. Lift the right heel, coming to the fingertips. You want to try to get your hips to be square here. So energetically reaching that right hip up towards the rib cage. Heel in line. And then rotate that hip open. Stacking that right hip on top of the left. Exhale. Rotate the toes towards the earth, squaring the hips. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, rotate the hip. Inhale, rotate open. Exhale. Inhale, rotate it open. Exhale. Bring lots of weight to that front leg. Square the hips. Lift the chest. Arms reach forward. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Different than Dekasana. Arms are forward. Shoulder. Biceps in line with the ear. Heel in line with the hip. Exhale, set it down. Fold forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Arms reach overhead if you can keep the strength in the spine. Exhale, swan neck forward. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand, Tadasana. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan neck forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Lift the left heel. So the left heel is in line with the left hip. Left hip energetically up towards the left rib. Hips are square. Strong in that standing leg. Rotate the hip open. Exhale. Square it to the earth. Inhale, rotate it open. Exhale, square it to the earth. Inhale, rotate open. Exhale. Strong in that right leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Maybe hands come to heart center here. Or reaching arms forward, biceps by the ear, hinged over that right leg. Left heel in line with the left hip. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Long spine, biceps by the ear. Exhale, set the foot down, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, swan neck forward. Inhale to stand. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan neck forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, hop the feet back, lower the body. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Thighs are off the earth. Flip the toes under. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right thigh, leg high in the sky. Exhale, step it between the hands. Bring the hands a little in front of your right foot. Lift the left leg. Rotate it open. Square to the earth. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, square to earth. Inhale to open. Exhale, square to earth. Strong in that right leg. Lift the fingertips, lift the arms. Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Exhale, plant the hands, bring the right wrist underneath the right shoulder. Lengthen through the right side body. Rotate that left hip open. Left arm lifts. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Exhale, step the left foot down. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale to stand. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale to stand. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, strong core, step the feet back, lower the body, flip the tops of the feet to the earth, roll the shoulders together on the back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach up and back with that left leg. Exhale, step it between the hands. Bring the hands forward to the earth. Lift the right leg. Rotate the hip open. Square the hips. Rotate it open. Square the hips. Rotate it open. Square the hips. Strong left leg. Hands lift, arms reach forward. Virabhadrasana 3, strong legs both sides. Biceps are above the ears. Exhale, hands to earth. Rotate that right hip open. Left side body's long. Right arm opens. Toes and knee in the same direction. Open the heart, open the hips. Exhale, step the right foot down. Inhale, Utkatasana, strong leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, then the knees. Step the feet back, lower the body. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward dog. Drop to the knees, bring the big toes to touch. Exhale, surrender. Balasana. Notice your body, notice your breath, notice your heart. Notice your intention. Plant the hands into the earth. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, the left foot. Exhale, Malasana. Let the hips settle. Hands come to heart. Let those sit bones settle. Use the elbows. Press those knees away. Open the heart just a little more. Relax the toes. Draw the shoulders together on the back. Drop the right hand to the earth. Keep the knees where they're at. Bring the right tricep to the inside of that right thigh. Lift up and open that left hand, left wrist over the left shoulder, over the right. Right elbow can be bent. Bring the gaze up to it, out to the left fingertips if that feels good. Exhale, set the left hand down, bend the left elbow. Bring the back of that left tricep to the inside of that left thigh. Reach through the right arm. Right wrist over the right shoulder. Bring the gaze up towards the right fingertips if that feels good to you. Drop the right hand to the earth. Pause, bring the hands back to heart center, Malasana. Bring the hands to the earth, settle the sit bones onto the earth. Bring the legs wide, flex the toes towards the face. Remove the flesh from the sit bones and let those sit bones settle towards the earth. Interlace the fingertips out. Behind the head, letting the elbows come out wide. Lift the heart, lift the gaze. Reach the elbows behind you. Open the heart. Exhale, draw the hands to the earth, draw shoulder blades together. Keep the back flat, hinge at the hips. Keep walking the fingertips forward, hinging at the hips. Keep the back nice and flat. Try to keep the legs connected to the earth. Lengthen the spine, sit bones out through the crown of the head. Breathe into this space, observe this space. Pause here. Walk the hands towards the hips. Bring the right elbow to the inside of that right thigh. Push that right elbow in to twist that left shoulder open. And then reach that right fingertips forward if that feels good to you. Try to lengthen a little bit through that right side body if you can. And then open through that left shoulder. Reach the left fingertips over towards the right. Stay eagle weight. Left and right sit bones here. Open the heart, twist it open, bring the knees up towards the sky. Underneath that right armpit, left elbow. Keep reaching the fingertips over towards the toes. Open, keep pushing away and rolling open the heart. Observing this space. Breathing into it. Letting the breath go to the space in the hips, the shoulders. Lengthen through the side body. Slowly lift up through that left arm, bring the shoulders over the hips. Bend the left elbow, bring the left elbow to the inside of that left thigh or a little closer towards the knee. Push in so you can roll open through that right shoulder. Reach up through the right fingertips. So I'm trying to be long in both my side bodies here and bring the gaze where it feels comfortable to your neck. Reach through the fingertips, lengthen through that right side body. Push the left elbow into the thigh, rotate open. Breathe in this space, notice this space. Slowly lift the right arm, bring shoulders over hips. Place the palms onto the thighs, draw the elbows together, lengthen through the side body, lengthen through the heart. Bend the knees, grab the backs of the knees with the hands, lift the heels off, keep that spine nice and flat. Balance on the sit bones. Keeping the knees as bent as you need to. Straighten through the right leg. Bring the left heel in towards the left shin bones. Interlace the fingertips to the front side of that left shin. Lift and open through the heart. Then bring that right hand to the outside of that left knee. Left arm by the left side body. Keep those right toes flexed towards the face. Bring the gaze over towards the left. Slowly unwind using the strength of the core. Switch legs, left toes flex towards the face. Interlace the fingertips in front of that right shin. Lift and lengthen. Left hand, left, right knee, right hand, right by the right hip. Twisting over towards the right. Come back to center. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. Grab the toes. Lengthen out through the crown. Lengthen that spine. Nice flat back. And then just hinge forward. Letting those knees try to surrender to the earth. Maybe keeping that grip or walking those hands forward. But really trying to keep that nice flat back here. Releasing the outsides of those hips. Letting the breath start to surrender just back to its organic fashion. Maybe beginning to close the eyelids. And just draw awareness to this space. Surrendering the body just a little more towards the earth. Relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. And slowly walking the hands towards the feet. Bring the knees together. Bending the knees. Reaching the arms forward. Slowly hollowing out. Drawing your back onto the earth. Reach the hands above you. Letting the palms face up towards the sky. Letting the hands hover over the earth. Reach the knees out to the side, lift the shoulders up, and then hug the knees towards one another without touching them. Inhale, reach the arms over, exhale, and then you spread away from each other, lifting the shoulders, letting the hands sweep over the knees, reaching them overhead. Exhale, drawing, sweeping those hands over the knees. Inhale, exhale, coming around and through. Inhale, Exhale, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, drawing the knees in. Last one, inhale, exhale, pause here, hands right about just hovering over those knees. Lift the chest just a little more, lift the chest just a little more. Exhale, slowly release the body to the earth. Palms facing up. Taking a few breaths here, we're letting your eyelids close and letting the body surrender to the earth. Connecting to stillness. Finding release, finding the support of the earth below. Letting your body release. Letting your breath just come to its organic fashion, rising, falling. Chest and belly. Pausing in the stillness. And taking a moment to just roll onto your side, settling into just a little transition. Pushing your hands to the earth, making your way to your seated position. Finding your hands together in front of your heart center. Taking a moment to acknowledge any sensations here in the layers of the self, heart, mind, or body. Noticing your intention, your commitment to your intention, and anything in this space that you'd like to carry with you through your day, just taking that and breathing that into the spaces of your heart, mind, and body. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. The light in me honors the light in you. This is the meaning of the word. Namaste.